Hello, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Tana Talks. And I'm coming at you today. I want to talk to you about these 4 college students, Moscow, Idaho, that was murdered. There was actually 6 in the house, but only 2 survived. Now, there was 3 young ladies and a gentleman. It was one of the girl's boyfriend that was spending the night over. They were getting ready to come home for the Thanksgiving holidays, and they were all going to ride together. Now, the 2 that survived, there's 3 levels to the house. They were on the first level, and they said they didn't hear nothing. But next day at noon, they called their friend over there, and their friend used their phone to call the police because they couldn't get into none of those bedrooms or get them to answer them. So they thought something wasn't right, but they said they didn't hear it. Now, I heard one YouTuber say he'd heard a lot of stories, but I heard this on Dateline, and he said that the police said that the first stab killed them, that they got killed in their sleep. Because, guys, think about it. All right, if it was one person and he took out 4 people, they were 2 in one room, the 2 girls, and then the guy and his girlfriend in another room. Now, I don't care how big you are, or how strong you are, or what weapon you got with you. If you got 4 people against one, somebody's gonna get away. More than likely, at least 3. 2 or 3. That's just my opinion. But they think that they were asleep, didn't know it was coming. So, we don't know. And I don't understand the police saying that the college students and the neighbors around there are in no danger. But then again, they have no idea who did this. They don't know. They don't know if it was some random thing or if somebody was targeted. Now, I have heard them say now they looking towards one of the females may have been targeted. One of them had a stalker a couple of months ago, too. But it can just go on and on and on. There's so many things, but this world is so messed up and so crazy. We don't have a clue what goes on in people's head. It's right here. It says 4 Idaho college students killed in tragic attack. No suspect in custody. Well, we hope that changes real quick. We want that monster off the streets. I mean, we don't know if it's 1, 2, 3 people. We don't know. But I'm sure the cops will do their job and find them. Let's hope and pray. Like I always tell y'all, what's done in the dark comes to the light. But we're going to watch this little video real quick, and then I'm going to let y'all read this article.
The horrifying murders of 4 Idaho college students in their off-campus home. Police saying they've received 500 tips on the case. And the father of one of the teens stabbed to death, saying it appears his daughter tried to fight off her killer. ABC's Mola Lange has more from Idaho.
This morning, police releasing new details in the gruesome killing of 4 college students at an off-campus apartment near the University of Idaho. Authorities now mapping the movements of those students prior to what they are calling a targeted attack. The timeline shows Kaylee Gonsalves and Madison Mogan at a food truck in downtown Moscow early Sunday morning. 5 minutes later, they arrive home by car service. Authorities also put Ethan Chapin and Zaina Kernodle at a fraternity party earlier that night, all making it home by 1:45 a.m. Nearly 8 hours later, a 911 call.
The four were stabbed with a knife, but no weapon has been located at this time.
Police have still not named a suspect, but this morning they are confirming significant details from the coroner, saying the four victims were likely asleep, some had defensive wounds, and all were stabbed multiple times. The coroner also confirming to ABC News they were killed using a large knife.
Our detectives have gone out to local businesses to see if some type of knife was purchased in the recent past.
This TikTok video shows Kaylee, Madison, and Zaina inside that home just weeks earlier. The two other roommates who survived the attack also in the video. They have not been identified by police. We're blurring their faces. Police saying at this time they do not believe they are involved in this crime. ABC News has learned those survivors did not make the call to 911. A family spokesperson for one of those roommates telling us exclusively she is traumatized and working with the FBI. And the victims' families still looking for answers. 20-year-old Zaina Kernodle's father telling a local Arizona news station that he believes his daughter fought her killer to the very end.
Bruises and just, maybe hurt by the knife or whatever. She's a tough kid. Whatever she wanted to do, she could do it.
And the killings of these 40 University of Idaho students here at this house has shaken this tight-knit community. Police have increased their presence and patrols around town, and they continue telling residents to be aware of their surroundings and be vigilant, guys.
All right, Mola Lange there. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to scroll over this article, but if y'all want to later on pause it and read the whole thing, you can. I'm not going to read it out because I might read too fast for some of y'all or too slow. So we'll scroll over it slow enough to where if y'all want to pause it and read the whole article, you can. I've done read the article 2 or 3 times. There's the 4 that was murdered. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that. There's the house. Now, around back, it's 3 stories, but you can't tell from the front. Around the back, there's another level. Or back, front, I don't know which way it turns. There you can tell. A little bit better. It's sad. It's so sad. Our kids can't even go off to college. And in December, one of the girls was graduating. She was almost at the finish line. And she was graduating. And she had just got a new Range Rover. And she had been home the weekend before it happened. It's just sad people taking our kids' lives. That's the 4. The little brown-headed girl and the dark-haired guy. Them two's the 2 is dating. He had spent the night with her. And them 2 call each other sisters. But it's 'cause they grew up together. And they really are like sisters. And they're sisters in the sorority. So they live by each other. They've always did everything with each other. I think since like elementary school. But they were very, very best friends. There's so many TikToks of them 2 together. But guys, I'll let y'all study up on it, and I'm going to do some more on it. But I had been looking into some information on Michael Vaughn because I can't. I'm just bombfuzzled about Michael. I don't understand what's going on with him. So we're supposed to get another report on Michael, and maybe I'll jump back on here with it if I find the information I'm looking for. If not, I'm gonna do a throwback Thursday for y'all. And y'all remember, subscribe, like, share this video so the channel can grow. And please, please be safe. Be good to everybody. And God bless.